Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another quick draft of Phyrexia. All will be one. Let's get in here. Oh, well, this is something different. Evolved Spinoderm. I do have one of these already. It's kind of a bomb rare. 4 mana, 5/5. It has hexproof as long as there's... Okay, it has trample as long as it has 2 or few oil counters. Starts with 4. When it runs out of oil counters, then you sacrifice it. That's going to be the pick. Tyranix Atrocity. Should talk about some of the other stuff in here. Atrocity's decent. Ruthless Predation's cool. We got some cool white 2-drops here. The Jawbone Duelist, Bladed Ambassador. Even the Justicar's good. Blisterzoa, I kind of like that card. I just like drawing cards. Mesmerizing Dose is pretty good. Yeah, we're just going to take the rare here. So there's Oil Gorger Troll. There's Incubation Sac, which is cool. There's Volt Charge, which is also cool. We do want some Proliferate stuff to go with our Spinoderm. We could get that in any color combination. Incubation Sac. If the game goes long enough, it can just be that good. There's also the Hexgold Hover Wings. Creatures you control that are equipped get flying. Could also just take a Duelist Deep Faith. The sack can be kind of slow. Okay, so we can go blue-green and try to get, like, proliferating on this sort of stuff going again. Or we could venture into these good Bladed Ambassadors. The Planar Disruption's not bad. I think I'll take the good 2-drop, though. I know we've passed 1 or 2 of those. Oh, we have a Mind Splice apparatus here. That's going to end up being the pick, because I still need those. Yeah, otherwise I was going to take the Duelist to Deep Faith here. I'll just take the rare. I can just take this rare too, right? Non-land permanents you control are artifacts. This is a crap rare, but I'm going to take it because I am trying to build my collection a bit. And we have a cultivator here. That's fine. Chrome Prowler on the prowl. We're not on the prowl. We're just going to take the cultivator. We need early stuff to do. Now here I could take the Basilisk. Technically green-white is supposed to be toxic stuff. We're like 5 green-white cards in and nothing with toxic. I think here the best card in the pack is the Axiom Engraver. On the off chance... Okay, it did not come back to us. Oh, the Blisterzoa came back to us. And I do want to proliferate stuff so badly. Oh, this is the... We're in the right colors for this, but we're not getting the right stuff for it. Another engraver? I mean, okay. Guess I'll take a Hazardous Blast here. Deck is getting a Scrap Trap. That'd be I'll take the Fair Basilica. I don't know what this is going to turn into. I picked up a couple of rare. Yeah, that might actually end up happening. Oh gosh. Lukka, Bound to Ruin. That's a mythic rare. It's going to be the pick. This is a great pack. Sad that we're passing an Adaptive and a Brutalizer and Anoint with Affliction. But Lukka, yeah, completed. Can add green-red, activate this only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creatures. Or it's make a 3/3 Phyrexian Beast token with Toxic 1. -4 deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you activate this ability. Yeah, we're gonna play Lukka.
I have evolved.
I'm not that attached to all this. I kind of like the Furnace Strider more than the Sky Warden. But there's also the Barbed Batter Fist. We need early plays too. Oh, I've got 2 engravers already. Let's take a 5-drop then. Yeah, I'll take the Sky Warden. Here we go. Do we want to take a 7-drop? Toxic 6. Can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. It's either that or we take the Splitter. Are there... I feel like we have reasons to want equipment in this deck. And we can find other big dumb things to do with... Ooh. Kind of want the Canopy too to proliferate. Oh, it's another case of I want the whole pack. Also, how many Bladed Ambassadors are we going to see in this draft? And we're not even in white anymore. I mean, we took one, we just passed another one. We passed one and back one. We could add a playset of these things. Anyways, Canker Bloom is awesome. Furnace Strider. I think I just need the Volt Charge, though. I need removal. I like proliferating. Especially when we have the... We have the Lukka and the Spinoderm. I like proliferating, but not that. I'm going to take the 2-drop that can kill an artifact. It's fine. I guess I can cut the Fair Basilica too, because we're just doing this thing. Cultivator. There's a Canopy. We'll probably find another Canopy later. I want to get at least 2 Cultivators in our deck. This is not the equipment we want. This is the equipment we want. I'm going to +1, -1 would be good here. Reach and Trample. I mean, this could be a big thing to do. Over a second, Hazardous Blast. I mean, Hazardous Blast can just win us some games out of nowhere. Can sweep up small creatures. We haven't played this thing. I mean, okay, I'll take a second Splitter. Another Barbed Batter Fist, I'll take one of those. Hey, we got the Canopy back. I like that, because green-red is also kind of weak to flyers. Ooh. Furnace Skull Bomb can get us 2 oil counters. This choice doesn't matter, neither does this one. The sad part is we got past one of those rares, and I think for that reason... Oh, there's a Volt Charge in here too. The aspirant wouldn't be... I'm going to take the Rebel Salvo. It gets cheaper with our equipment. We have equipment. There's a chance that rare comes back. There's just so many good cards in that pack. Here's a Hex Gold Slash. Wouldn't mind a Free from Flesh as well. Or even a Fuseling. That would be the order I would probably pick those. Terramorphic. I would like a Terramorphic, but not over a great 2-drop equipment. First Strike, adding First Strike and Trample to stuff is just... it gets silly. Another Volt Charge. Yep, I like it. We can also point it at our opponents. Alright, here we can take the mana fixing. We do have some double casters in the deck. Oh, and this Scamp. This Scamp is also good with all of our... well, our splitters. I like it. Oh, we get a... there's a Furnace Strider. That's definitely one we want to pick up. Otherwise, I was going to pick up the Sprinter. I think we're kind of like... all our 3-mana stuff is just not creatures. But in the same sense, I think that's okay. Another Scamp. I guess I'll take another... another Slinger or another Splitter. I'll take another Splitter, because we have a lot of synergy for this equipment. And now I can get a Free from Flesh to add more oil to literally anything. Axiom Engravers. Mainly we want to add more oil to this. Or Furnace Strider. Skywarden, Lukka. I like it. I mean, there's a 3-mana creature. It's not the most impressive. What is our creature count at? This is lying. Because all these equipments are not being counted. So we actually have 16 creatures right now. We do already have to make some cuts. We'll take the Terramorphic. I don't think we're playing another one of these. That other crap rare didn't come back. Gleeful Demolition. That's actually not the most unreasonable thing in the deck. But we don't really want to go wide. Let's take another Hazardous Blast. I don't think we'll play that either. I don't even think we'll play the Furnace Skull Bomb, because while we do have... well, these things care about oil a little bit. We don't have, like, evolving adaptives. We don't have... I mean, this cares about oil, too. I only want one of those. Furnace Strider, Skywarden. Okay, well, I guess it's good we did pick up these things. Scamp, Free from Flesh, Hex Gold, Incubation Sac. Yeah, we're going to keep all that. I'm going to keep the Canopy, the Rebel Salvo Volt Charges. Going to keep all the 2-drops for sure. So we need 3 more cuts. That's kind of tough. I guess we can cut one of the splitters. Seeing as we do kind of have a lot of... And that equips for 3. I think we definitely cut a land. And our final cut... We want to keep all the big stuff here. Yeah, since we're not really trying to toxic our opponents, this just ends up making 3 3s, which is also fine. And the -4 is also fine. Hazardous Blast is too good to get rid of. Double Scamp is too good to get rid of. Everything's too good to get rid of. Everything is just too good to get rid of. I guess we get rid of the 6 mana 6/5. We did cut a land. We'll have equipment that we can always move around. It's either we get rid of the 6 mana 6/5 or we get rid of the incubation sac. Because those are both like more late game cards. Oh, but they both seem just fine. I could also get rid of the canopy. Because why is the canopy here? To kill flyers. Well, this has reach. We have removal. And to proliferate. Well, to kill artifacts, we have artifact removal. I don't think we want the canopy. Alright. Lukka, you can be our star card, I guess. And yeah, that's the deck, and let's get into the games. We did not get that other copy of the crap rare back, but we did pick up like 4 rares this draft, so I'm fine with how the things played out. There were too many good cards in that pack to... We grabbed the Rebel Salvo. I don't think we got any of the stuff we wanted back. Did we? I know we didn't get the Volt Charge back. Alright, Baniakwi. That's probably not pronounced correctly, but if you want me to pronounce your name correctly... Okay, we're gonna start with this. So we can start getting oil counters on this, because none of this stuff really needs to be played. No attacks. Alright, we're gonna get red. Gonna get oil counter. I have 4 mana. Why don't we just activate this and get a 3/3 off of it? Yeah. Reasonable enough for me. What are we doing? Are we killing something? We're killing something. Okay. That's fine. That's a good one. Well, I can Volt Charge that. I'd rather... I don't have a good reason to play the Scamp right now. They're discarding, but I guess that's fine. I'd rather remove something better. And get a second oil counter on this so I can use it multiple times. That's the something better I was looking for. Thank you, opponent. Okay, so we're going to go oil counter. And we're going to Volt Charge. Could have protect. Could have the +2/+2. We might have that. Well, he's got this activation up. That's what's going on here. Alright, cool. Still lacking another land, but that's fine. We could play the Spinoderm out right now, actually. Or do I just do this? Let's start playing stuff from our hand. It's massive, it's hexproof. Because next turn if I get a land, I can always play Furnace Strider, swing for 9. Yeah, Furnace Strider's not really good right now, is it? I mean, there's the Furnace Strider. I swing 5. He double blocks, we trade with Strider. I don't think playing my Furnace Strider is really great here. So let's just attack in. Hexgold Slash can't kill multiple things. Okay. I will actually just do this. I also have this plus Hexgold to kill the Strider, if that's what we want to do. There's the Bardish. So that's a 4/3. You can give that haste. Well, I mean, in that case, I can just trade here. Because now I'll just play the Furnace Strider, slam in for 9. And this gives us time to get another oil counter on here. Oh, cool. I might still... I'm still gonna do this for sure. Give this haste. The next turn his stuff can't block. In case we need to hex gold anything. I think I'm more interested in just playing our Scamp out. Because now, even if like this gets removed, this is still lethal even with just these two, because then the Scamp can sacrifice and deal the final point to him. Yep. I mean, what did I just say? Hey, you could choose both. You could destroy that equipment. Well, he can't attack, so... Well, I mean, he can attack. He can't block. Can't block. And this is why Hazardous Blast is such a good card. Alright, so we got to play with one of our cool rares. Now we just need to have some fun with Lukka. The Apostle Paul is our opponent. And we go first. We're going to start with... I was going to start with our usual 1-drop. Because we don't... Well, I mean, this kind of goes with this. This will immediately kill this, but you will get to deal 2 damage to something. That has been relevant for me on more than one occasion. I have had some white-red equipment decks before I started recording this series. That's also neat. We're just going to do this. You never know when we're going to draw a 4 or 5 drop. I could also untap the land I get with the Terramorphic. Draw Skull Bomb. Doesn't do anything right now. Okay, well, I don't need more oil immediately. Could have the -1, -... Okay, yep, that's exactly what's happening here. That's unfortunate. Oh, we're up against Esper colors, huh? Siphoner? Sure. I mean, I guess I'm gonna force that thing to die this turn. One way or another. Alright. Not gonna sacrifice. Do I want this with 2 toughness? Will it matter against these colors? Probably not. So we'll make it to 2/2. I can't think of a -2/-2 trick. Now we just need to start drawing some of our action. I mean, there's -4/-4, the Ichor stuff. I think any other 2 mana removal is just going to deal with it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hey, I found something to do. So, I guess with that we can just go attacking then. Decline action. There's a Sky Warden. Any other lands we draw now, we're just going to pitch to that. I can also equip here and make this a 6/4 with Menace. Then it dies to drown an Ichor. Ichor. It dies to the drown card, because that's -4/-4. That is very aggressive, Paul. Shouldered's Edict. Yeah, we're gonna sack that. Okay, because he could have Drown and Ichor, I'm not gonna switch. Oh, Furnace Strider, this is perfect. Yeah, there's 10 damage, and then it's just so wide, but you can't... You can't just not play stuff that affects the board. We've been over this. I mean, one removal spell and a 1/1 flyer and a Whispers is not going to be enough. I guess he'll just have to stick to writing the New Testament. Alright. Next, or I should say most of the New Testament. Anyways, next game. Still didn't get to have fun with Lukka yet. But there's still plenty of time to do so. The real question now is, can we find an opponent? Alright, we got one. ERP3C. I prefer EC3, but, you know, I go first. That's fine. I'll pretend we have a Hexgold Slash. We have one in our deck, it's just not in our hand. Land is good. Rebel Salvo is now a 2-mana card because it has affinity for equipment. That makes me sad, actually. Am I going to use my Free from Flesh? I mean, if I don't, I literally have no pressure. I should have played the Mountain. I'm sure not going to use Rebel Salvo. That is sometimes the downside of this equipment, is if you don't have anything else you can attack. I should have played the Mountain. That could be a big mistake. If you don't have anything else to attach it to, and you don't want this to be a 3/1 and you want it to be a 2/2, you don't get that option. That's fine. Just play the Splitter, it's a 4/2. Yeah, all these equipments come with 2/2 creatures attached to them, so it kind of negates the downside of equipment of, you know, not being able to find stuff to equip to. Well, this comes with stuff. It's a really neat mechanic. It's probably one of my favorite equipment-based mechanics that we've had. More things that block all of my stuff. Stop with the things that block all my stuff, please. Oh, that's a good one. I guess no matter what I do, this stuff just trades. I mean, I can Rebel Salvo something, but only one thing. Alright. Yep. But now any creature we have can just start picking up all this silly stuff. This thing, as long as it's my turn, equipped creature has first strike and trample. That's insanely good. So yeah, you're going to want to attack. I'm going to want to not block that, because it's just 3 damage. I'd rather kill something big you're trying to use as a blocker, which is not that. Okay. Could also Furnace Strider if we get a... Furnace Strider's going to be the play if we get a land. Oh, that makes me sad. But now I really want to play the... Okay. And we got the Furnace Strider. Cool. And here's 7 damage. And now I can just start, if we don't draw anything relevant and don't need to Volt Charge anything, I can just start throwing the equipment on the Furnace Strider, make it an even bigger threat. He's probably going to bounce the token here. That'll be 3 of his mana. Yep. Can't stop that from happening. I want to give First Strike and Trample. That's 3. That's also 3. That's a Volt Charge. Okay. You have to double block to attempt to kill this. And with First Strike, that's not a real option. I do want to play the Axiom Engraver. So I guess we're going to do it like this. Yeah, I can like pump this up, so that'll be a 3/3. I need it to be a little bit better than a 3/3 though. Maybe this wasn't such a great idea. I don't know. No blocks. That's terrifying. Land is good. Wish I had Vigilance. Actually, if he doesn't block this, we just kill him. Who needs Vigilance? You just kill your opponent. So you always got to be careful with these when you're up against these red decks in this format, because there's Volt Charge, there's Hazardous Blast, and so combat math can get tricky. Tricky for the blocker, tricky for the defending player. It wasn't tricky for me, I just attacked and Volt Charged him. Skeletor MD. Yeah, that's reasonable. 1-drop, 2-drop. Eventually we'll draw lands for other stuff. Probably going to start with the Batter Fist. And if our opponent plays 1 toughness things that, like 1/1s, like the, was it the Eye of Malcator's Watcher? Well, that could get a bit annoying. It's not an invite opponent. This could easily be an artifact deck, so we're definitely going to hold it back on this. I want to get oil counters so we can get a 5 drop out sooner, get a 4 drop out sooner, etc., etc. Well, at least now I have another thing I can just move the equipment over on. Because I don't really have much to do this turn. I don't want to... I don't want to put the slinger out there. I can always volt charge something this turn if I really have to. I can't do anything about that. See, we're smart here. Well, I can sacrifice... Oh, it has to be a creature that I sacrifice. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a splitter, too. That is the most mana efficient thing. Well, I can still volt charge something. Alright. I guess. I just don't want this thing doing its silliness. I guess with that, I'm not sacking this. There are bounce effects, so I should sack the token. Yeah, he could play like Serum Snare or Surgical Skull Bomb to kill our token. I'd rather that not happen. Anything for me to volt charge? Yes, there is. Move an oil counter. Untap this. And we get to put another oil counter on stuff. Doesn't that just make you happy? I'll attack with this. Are we gonna double block? Alright. I'm down for double blocking. Because I feel like a 5/5 is going to be really difficult for our opponent to answer. I mean, there is the 5-mana common burn spell. Beyond that, I'm not sure what he's going to do. Well, he's going to scry to try and find an answer. A second Eye of Malcator. He's got my eye on me. Well, he's got his eye on me. I have a full shock splitter. Although at this point, I think I will go ahead and start attacking with the Cultivator as a 2/1. So yeah. We've got all the mana we need, we just need Lukka now. That's fine. There are ping effects, and I don't want to risk it. Another 4 damage burn spells. I'm not blocking that. Rebel Salvo. Reasonable enough. I thought there might have been Chrome Prowler. He's on the prowl. Alright, fine. Just make an 8/4 with Menace and Reach. And just say, what do you want to do about it, opponent? that hits me for 4. Opponent's dead to a Volt Charge, but not dead to a Forest. I could also be dead here very easily as well. I mean, any artifact that has 2 power... Hey, you're 1 point short of killing me. Oh, no, you got it. That's because we drew a dead forest instead of drawing Lukka, who's supposed to be making appearances. Come on, you're the star card. It's been 4 games. We haven't even seen you yet. Don't make the rest of the deck do all the work. Alright, oh yeah, never play coins. Demonic Rat lowered Skitter, he's been granted Earring, okay. Stars, that's our opponent. Oh, well, one of our rares is at least showing up. This is a keepable hand. We only have a couple things to do until turn 4 or 5, but we have tons of cheap stuff in the deck. We have tons of 1-drops, too. That's not one of them. I did not leave up Hexgold / mana. I did not have Hexgold / anyways, so... Ooh, here's a case where I might not want to trade. But in the same sense, green-white toxic. I'm pretty sure I want to just trade. He plays more 1 toughness things, I can blow them up later. That's a problem. I can just Volt Charge that right now. Save the salvo. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe we should go on Scamp and Salvo. Save the Volt Charge. Nope, I did the right thing. I can actually go Batter Fist Salvo. Because now we have 2 equipment. 1 mana, 5 damage to a creature. That is absurd. How much of your stuff do I need to kill? I could swing in here and then equip this to kill that. I'm not super opposed to that idea. Because either that or we're attacked back. Let's do it. I mean, that can also happen too. We'll take the 3 here and get our first poison counter. Play more mites, but not more 3/4s. That's not what I wanted to see. Alright, well that gets the other forest we need. Thing is, I just don't have any good plays right now. Guess I'll trade tokens here. if we can. I will attempt to trade tokens. We still have blocks on the might. We do want to avoid corruption. I mean, if you have combat tricks here, you know, you have combat tricks. It's a Lightbringer and equipping there. That makes that a 4/4 with Ward 2. That's pretty good. Oh, this is late. I think we Hex Gold and Spinoderm. Do this while he's tapped out. Do the... oh. Gotta do this. Only downside with this plan is I don't have... unless I draw a land, I can't play the Furnace Strider now next turn. Okay, that needs to stop happening immediately. And as does all of this. Green-white, well, there is one thing that has haste, but I wouldn't be blocking that with this board anyways. Don't play it. Okay. That's annoying. I could sack something, kill the Flesh Cutter. Can always do that next turn. We'll do this turn. Alright, opponent did not want to go for that. Interesting. The other problem is I can't possibly play the... oh gosh. I understand now. I need equipment. Oh, we're corrupted. Well, that's kind of what I needed, actually. It's got viral spawning. It all looks bad. I can remove 3 counters. Oh, this is... Glissa is an issue. Can destroy an enchantment or draw a card and lose a life. Okay, well this thing is going here. I'm gonna have to take one hit from the Glissa. Might also have a win next turn. Well, no, he's got the viral spawning, so there's at least another 3/3 there. That's fine. I think we're going to lose to normal damage before we lose to poison counters. Do not kill my Splitter, do not kill my Scamp before I'm ready for stuff to happen. Kinda want that. That's actually fine. And oil counter. Well, I can kill... Now the thing is... Why didn't he play this? That concerns me. So I could still play a thing, kill this. Go for 4 damage. Could even do 4 damage to the face. Is 4 damage to the face good right now? No, because there's another blocker coming up. Equip. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. I can still kill that. Yup. We're dead to a combat trick. Opponent's getting risky here. Well, I mean, he's got the... Yeah, he's got the viral spawning. So 6-5. Yeah, we win. I love this thing having trample. Surprise 6-5 reach and trample die. We beat Glissa by not being able to kill Glissa. Whew. That was a close one. That was a fun one. And again, Lukka is just nowhere to be found. You're still in the deck. You need to be doing something. You're the only card that hasn't done anything yet. It's always sad when we find like a really cool mythic or even a rare, because it's not often you get to play with them in limited, any particular rare or mythic, especially the mythics, and then to like never draw them or never be able to play them. It's just very sad. Shadow 17. I mean, I'm gonna keep. We have a lot of cheap stuff to do. We'll fetch our forest because we have a double green card in the deck. And that one does like to show up, so... Well, that thing needs to die. Is it imperative that I play that this turn? Not really. I can do that whenever. I'm gonna do that now. Just get this crap out of here. Let's get our land. Nope, it did not matter. Oh, we have things to do now. Don't you dare have removal for this. No vanish, no... Okay, that's fine. No vanish, no planner disruption, no, 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 no. I am annoyed now. Didn't even get one counter out of it. And we got rid of the thing that could have gotten rid of that out of the deck. Okay. Furnace Strider, they get to attack me back. This way, hold off on Furnace Strider, and we can smash in for 9 and then smash in with this the following turn as well, or just... We're losing to Planner Disruption. Oh, what else are you playing this turn? Skitterfang! It's not a card I wanted to see you play. Now we're looking at a defensive engulfer, which this will just give death touch to something. Fine. Honestly, I think this would have been the better play. Oh dear. I can attack for 10. It might dead the following turn. 7, 8, 9... 10, 11 damage I'm being attacked back for. It's kind of a lot. Oh, and you're going for Super Lifelink. Yeah, that's also going to beat this deck. And here's why I should have played this last turn. I shouldn't have played that land. I'm playing poorly now. As we'll still do the mana efficient thing. Oh, can't be blocked by creatures of life. I was just wondering why it had that. I'm like, what? Don't tell me it can't block or something. Skitterfang's just gonna give things death touch for a while. We're on the defensive, which is never good. We had 2 of our big cards shut down. Actually, if Lukka comes out here right now, we could do the -4, 3 to that, 2 to that, 1 to that. I'll be really, really happy. We also need to survive this turn. Are you going to take the draw? You're going to... If you haven't cast a spell, you can cast a thing from your graveyard. That's annoying. We can only get in with 1 creature this turn. But then you can just start casting this every turn from the graveyard. Okay, yep. You're going to give that death touch, yep. Why are those things attacking? Pardon me, what is going on here? I mean, I know I can just cast the Justicar again. give that haste so it can... I need to keep... Okay, we'll do this. I might give this thing haste, just so I can use its effect right away and maybe get something. So you can cast any non-land permanent. So either of these. And then he's going to attack with this thing. Well, I'll just block with the Axiom Engraver, I guess. Okay, he doesn't want to try and get it into the graveyard that way. No blocks, because he can also just cast it again. Oh, this is a rough game without the artifact. Oh, I need the other... I do have artifact removal. Artifact removal and Lukka. Those can be the next two cards. We're going to draw one. Oh gosh. That's a tapper. I hate the even a 4-mana tapper is good in this situation. Alright, we really got to get something here. We will just lose to the tapper otherwise. Man, I thought things were looking so great for us for so long. That's a Volt Charge. It's not unreasonable. How do we do this? Batter Fist is also good. Do we want a 7/5? I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually don't want 4 toughness on anything right now. I guess I could attack also with this as it. No. Okay, because I can just Volt Charge that. And we got to try and win this game. Okay, let's move this. Let's stick it here for right now. I don't want to lower my toughness on anything just yet. This is still going to be very, very tricky. That's not helping. Okay. Yup. Are we attacking with everything now? Unfortunately, that pump is what's going to be an issue. So I have to trade with one of these two things. May as well prevent the toxic damage. That doesn't do it. That card also does not say Lukka. It says it can't be blocked, but this is only 10, 11 damage. And I just die I die the following turn no matter what. Well, it was a good game. Good attempt. Lost because our big things got shut down before they could do anything, especially the shutting down the sack hurt. But now we can start casting stuff out of the graveyard. This card is kind of slow to get going, but it can... Oh, he doesn't need to. Yeah. Didn't quite get there. I blame Lukka. We're 4-2. Could probably be 6-0 right now if Lukka had been showing up. Strelzik is our next opponent. Sure. Axiom Engraver, double volt charge. We'll keep it. We'll pretend we have the Hex Gold Slash in our hand, even though we know we don't. There's a Cultivator. The question is, do I just Volt Charge this thing? No, I don't think I do. Ooh, I'll play my own Cultivator. Not ready to start pitching lands yet when we've got a 6-drop in our hand. And we're not going to pitch any of this. I will totally block here, though. Yeah, here comes something. Oh, I'll kill that. That sounds good to me. Or do I just trade the Engraver? We're gonna play the lands we draw for a while anyways. Let's trade the Engraver. And before there's any combat tricks, let's kill this. Oh, I can't get an extra... whatever. I was supposed to get an oil counter. So I could have 2 oil counters. Opponent's stuck on one color. I don't know if that means he's just mono green. That is a possibility. Oh, well, he's searching for basic lands. Okay. He's green-red. Yeah, because now if we had a land next turn, and we put that second oil counter on, we could be playing our 6/5. I mean, I have other things to do. I have a lot of red cards to cast. Alright. Let's see if he goes for any sort of a double block here or anything. No. Okay. I think we'll just let this go for now. Could also just free from flesh. Churning Reservoir. Sure. You can start making 1/1 tokens with that. Alright. We're doing that. Are we attacking? Attack? No attack, huh? Alright, well this time I am going to do this. More concerned about this. Hey! We'll play a 6/5. It tramples. Since I can't play Lukka because, you know, reasons. Oh, that thing is also going to get... I'm just going to start spreading oil on things that don't need them so you can boost that thing up. Okay. That card is not okay. We're having a reasonable match until you decided to do that. I could swing with everything? Is that insane? Like, Menace block here, 6, 7... 8, 9... No, that doesn't work. And Scamp. That kind of does work. Block here, we just pump and trade. And there's no good... Well, that blocks there. Or I just do here. And what happens? Block... Block... Do I need the 6, 7, 8? Well, I guess if that doesn't block there, it's just 6. And we scamp. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's do this. See what happens. Okay. Opponent thought for a long time. So this would be 7. That's not enough, so we're gonna do this. To at least trade off there. Alright, we did kind of throw away our Cultivator on that attack, but that's okay. It's more okay if we ever draw Lukka. Because then we can just, like, kill all our opponent's blockers and Menace kill them. Actually, I'd go Lukka -4, 3, 1, 1. Could also do 2, 4, 5. I go 3, 1, 1. Kill the tokens off. Well, it's not Lukka. It's the rare that likes to show up. I mean, opponent's just not going to have much after this. We can kill a lot of stuff here, or at least 2 things. Yeah, I'll kill 2 things, I guess. Alright, yeah, we'll kill those 2 for sure. Alright. Yeah, you can remove an oil counter and make another 1/1. Are you serious? That's the unplayable rare. You can't play that. You can't win with that. Well, opponent has to block. And then we're in deep trouble? What? That card does not get played. Does that card... Can't be blocked by one. I just have to attack. Did I just lose to the 8 mana rare that I've been saying is No, I'm losing because we don't draw Lukka. Oh, that's a good draw for our opponent. We were so close. I blame Lukka again. Oh, okay, you got it, opponent. You swing with everything, I can't. And we get the cool mythic, we never even see him. 4-3. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. The rest of the deck, you know, it performed fine. That last game, there were so many draws we could have had, and our opponent played a ridiculous 8-mana card that shouldn't be getting played in this format. But I guess we'll claim our prize. You owe me a second pack for that nonsense, Arena. I guess not. Alright. Well, for now, I'll take my leave.